Hello and welcome back to the Growth Minded Leadership Framework. This video is a video to explain how you can change the base from a craft-based base into a leadership-based base. And why would you need to do that? As you look for an opportunity to be promoted out of a contribution-based role into a leadership-based role, then the game changes in terms of what's expected from you. So what's expected from you is how much profit you drive, how much sales you drive, and how much revenue you're responsible for delivering. This is very typical for those going through associate partner and partner promotions and promotions into exec, where you're expected to have 2 out of 3 years of achieving the clip levels for profit, sales, and revenue for that role. Whether it's an associate partner or typically in any other exec type roles as well. So this is Sam. Sam at the moment has got a craft-based base. Even the talent program that he had a chance to get onto has also got a craft-based base. So let's show you how you can set up a base that models the shift in the triangle at the bottom of the model. So the first thing you'd need to do is to go into opportunities and add an opportunity. So let's say Sam has an opportunity to go for an associate partner role. And that opportunity is sometime into the future, towards the end of the year. So you can see here that there are 2 types of craft, of base. A standard craft history now, or a leadership promotion. Again, like any opportunity, you can pick the leadership backbone vertebrae that are relevant for that opportunity. In this case, because it's a promotion to an exec grade, and Sam will be measured on all of this leadership, every single one of these leadership dimensions are going to be critical for him to be able to demonstrate his capability and stories behind the model. So if I save that opportunity, you can now see on the left-hand side that there is an associate partner opportunity to select. So now if I go into the base for that, you can see that we've now got 4 different areas of the base model. There's the gross profit, the sales, the revenue, and the business case. The business case being the pitch behind why you for that particular role. What I strongly suggest in this situation would be for you to put the clip levels that are expected for that promotion. I would expect you to put your last 3 years of performance, and then your stories behind that. So how did you drive profit? What did you do particularly to drive profit within your account? Was it the way you structured the deal? Was it the way you managed resources? Did you develop assets that allowed you to accelerate the delivery at a much improved rate, etc.? So these are your stories that sit behind that. And again, the AI button will help you refine your profit narrative. So in the same way for sales, what are the clip levels for sales for that role? What's your last, not 4 years of experience, I apologize, 3 years worth of experience? And typically for these roles, they expect you to hit the grade around 2 out of 3 years of evidence. So again, for sales and for revenue. So just some hints and tips around sales. This is, again, your particular contribution. And it's much more powerful if you've held the relationship with the client, if you've negotiated the deal, if you've structured and shaped the deal, if you've been part of the pitch team, if you've written the proposal, if you've even managed that proposal through your own internal risk processes to get the bid released, etc. The more you can do in that space, the more you're acting and behaving and demonstrating leadership. And in the same way for revenue, how are you securing the revenue? Are you safely delivering the revenue? Are you bringing the resources in on time? Are you getting your bills paid? Are you getting them paid within the timeframes that the company requires of you, etc.? And then the business case is the why you. One thing to think about around the business case is what's the strategic opportunity for that role? Because if there are many people going for an associate partner or for partner, which is the most strategic? What's the strategic language of your company? Where is the biggest gap? Where can you have the biggest level of impact? So these are all the things that you're going to be thinking about as you start to pull together your base for leadership.